President Trump is now weighing in on the New York City mayor's race one day after Eric Adams announced he's dropping out.
His exit now sets the stage for a three-way battle between Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, and Republican Curtis Sliwa, all vying for City Hall. Political reporter Marcia Kramer is here with the latest from their campaigns. Marcia.
Well, Christine and Jess, it's not a surprise that President Trump is weighing in on the mayor's race. After all, to him, having Zohran Mamdani in the race makes it what he might call a target-rich environment. But he's not the only one. Both Mamdani and Andrew Cuomo think that the president's involvement makes for a target-rich environment as well.
You'd have President Donald Trump and Mayor Donald Trump.
That's Andrew Cuomo's assessment of what would happen to New York if his Democratic Socialist opponent, Zohran Mamdani, wins the mayor's race. The former governor who sat down with me in a park at Tudor City, reflecting on the latest salvo fired by President Trump the day after Mayor Adams decided not to seek re-election. In a post on Truth Social, the president made it clear that he would have no truck for a Mamdani mayoralty. He's going to have problems with Washington like no mayor in the history of our once great city, Trump said. Remember, he needs the money from me as president in order to fulfill all of his fake communist promises. He won't be getting any of it, so what's the point of voting for him?
Donald Trump will have to come in to save New York. That's Donald Trump's point. He would then take the poster boy, Democratic, Socialist, Communist, call him whatever you want, and parade him around the country and say, this is what happens when you elect a Democrat. They elect a radical extremist kid who doesn't know what he's doing, and the city is now going to hell in a handbasket.
Of course, Mamdani was having none of it.
I think that Donald Trump is going through the stages of grief. He began with denial, where he said that there was no way we could win this race and that he would use every tool at his disposal to ensure that that was the case. And now we've reached the point where he's coming to terms with the fact that we're going to win this race.
With Eric Adams bowing out, there are three major candidates for New Yorkers to choose from: Mamdani, Cuomo, and Republican Curtis Sliwa. Cuomo says it will turn into a two-person contest between him and Mamdani, but Sliwa does not agree.
I am here to fight. I carry the Republican banner, and I am not surrendering or retreating. I think it would be a horrible day for all America and Republicans if, in fact, Zohran Mamdani became the mayor.
And if you were wondering what Mayor Adams was up to the day after he got out of the race, well, he was playing the Good Samaritan, helping a Harlem family whose car conked out. That's him pushing and barking out orders as only a mayor could.
Turn it to the right, turn it to the right.
Now, the mayor had no public events on his schedule. An aide said that while he would still be running the city, he was taking some time to spend with family and friends. And by the looks of it, he still can't resist the idea of directing traffic.
He certainly was in charge. Marcia, for a few weeks now, the thought has been if Adams were to drop out, that might consolidate voters away from Mamdani. So with the move official, who benefits?
Well, pundits are sort of divided on this. I know that's hard to believe. But many people say that Cuomo will pick up the lion's share. But there's a big but. So if there's nobody that gets 50% of the vote, some people think that Curtis Sliwa could stay in and maybe get a plurality if Mamdani and Cuomo divide the other vote, and he could slip in. So, there's a lot to be said for both arguments.
Yeah. And we still have two other candidates that are no longer in the race, still on the ballot.
Yes.
There's actually 7 people on the ballot.
Wow. 7.
7.
Okay. All right, Marcia.
Need a scorecard.
Yes, we do. That's what we have you here for. Thank you.